You know, Darion, it's as we said in the first match, the CWF is the land of opportunity, and another new addition to our roster is that man right there, Chris Mason. He's wrestled all over Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, and Florida, and now his path leads him here to the Coastal Wrestling Federation. Trained at the Jacobs Pritchard Wrestling Alliance.
Only time will tell to see what kind of damage he does here, but I got a thought that he might cause a lot.
The Cowboy Kid is making his debut here at the Coastal Wrestling Federation. And Darion, I have had my eye on him for a while.
You like Cowboys, don't you?
Yep. Been called a prodigy, only 19 years old, trained by the wrestling legend and former NWA champion Dory Funk Jr. He told me he took the moniker Cowboy Kid as a reminder of where he comes from. You know, being homeless with his family and overcoming all the battles in life. That hat, a reminder that it's time to go to work and that the work ain't over yet. And boy, what a task he has ahead of him. Chris Mason. Cowboy Kid probably giving up well over 100 pounds to him.
Yeah, one more match where the opponent outweighs the other. Now it's up to Andrew.
Calling elbow tie-up.
It's up to find a strategy that did not work in the previous match.
Cowboy Kid sent flying.
And just right there, that's the young inexperience in life, going toe-to-toe with someone who clearly out-straight. But you don't want to test strength with somebody twice your size.
Well, I see, a little bit of smirk, a little bit of cockiness on Chris Mason's face. He knows where he stands in this match.
Why would he not be cocky right now?
Oh! Very smart from the Cowboy Kid. Try to chop off the truck down those tree trucks.
He's doing what he should have done, but did not pay off so far.
Chris Mason using that obvious size advantage, shoulder tackling and tilt-a-whirling the Cowboy Kid.
And
nobody
right
home
here,
there.
He needs to use his speed exactly what he should be doing.
Cowboy Kid known for his high flying and aerial maneuvers, those quick feet, using his whole arsenal on Chris Mason. Chris Mason just absorbing it. Catching him into a full Nelson and slamming him down. No! Cowboy Kid able to kick out. I don't know if that was wise. I don't know if he wants much more from Chris Mason.
I wouldn't want that much more if I was him either.
Well, I say it wasn't wise, but he was trained by Dory Funk Jr., and he told me if there's one thing that Dory told him, it was don't quit. Don't give up, no matter the odds. Stay in that ring, take that abuse, and overcome.
And one thing he should have learned from Dory was to stay in your lane, because this is not a lane he wants to be in right now. As you can see by this thunderous suplex that almost it made the ring itself pop up.
Popped my back into alignment. Cowboy Kid seems to be dazed. Chris Mason hardly broken a sweat, it would seem. Cowboy Kid trying to fight back, laying some strikes into the breadbasket. Vicious kick. Following it up and over.
No, too much of a weight advantage.
Didn't have enough leverage. Lariat. A clothesline from hell, if you will, from Chris Mason. Gonna try to end it here. No! Cowboy Kid still in this. Referee assuring us it's only a 2 count.
Barely, but he is loopy right now. He's got to not know where he is right. He needs to realize he's in Milton, Florida real quick and keep on pushing on.
That big boot of Chris Mason just crushing the windpipe of the Cowboy Kid. Them big feet there, they cover the ground he walks on. Following it up with another strike. I don't know how much will be left in the gas tank here for the Cowboy Kid.
And look at him. Mason is playing with the food right now. He's saying, I could put this away at any time. I'm going to enjoy myself.
Chris Mason wanting to make a statement here in his debut in the Coastal Wrestling Federation. Andrew Mitchell wanting to make a statement as well. I think that statement might be he's the first one to take a loss to Chris Mason in the Coastal Wrestling Federation. Picking him up.
He's trying to squeeze the life with him with this bear hug right now.
As I said earlier, the Cowboy Kid, I don't think quit is in his vocabulary. Going to try to endure that bear, going to try to find some way to get out of
He's
it.
taking a lot of damage. He needs to live to fight another day.
Laying some strikes on the shoulder blade there. Chris Mason loosens the grip. Looses a knee right in the Cowboy Kid. And now misses that time. Vicious boot to the head for the Cowboy Kid.
Spear.
Ain't a clothesline from Chris Mason.
And is this it?
No! How? Your guess is as good as mine. Cowboy Kid somehow surviving. Not his last hurrah, it would seem. Chris Mason making a mistake here, arguing with the referee, giving Cowboy Kid time to... All right, Darion's leaving us, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a match coming up. Cowboy Kid still in this, laying in those aerial maneuvers, those aerial strikes. Twisting him up and over, executed perfectly. I would expect no less from a student of Dory Funk Jr. Stomping the foot. I think I can guess what the prodigy, that Cowboy Kid Andrew Mitchell, has in mind. No, Chris Mason knew what he had in mind too and caught him. Successful in his debut here at the Coastal Wrestling Federation. But ladies and gentlemen, what a fight, what a performance that the